American Airlines has opened schedule bidding for pilots on the Airbus A321XLR with service out of New York JFK Airport. In a leaked internal memo first reported by aviation watchdog John NYC, the airline says that the bid status will be effective with the February 2026 crew month for flights to begin in March. American Airlines has 50 Airbus A321XLR aircraft on order and took delivery of its first example last month. In the past, the airline has told us that it, quote, anticipates that the XLR will debut on transcontinental routes out of JFK. This new revelation sheds a lot more light on its plans to Europe with its latest narrowbody. JFK already has numerous transatlantic routes using A321s, including JetBlue to London, Paris, Amsterdam and Edinburgh, Aer Lingus coming from Dublin and Shannon, SAS from Oslo, Iberia from Madrid, and TAP Air Portugal from Lisbon. With all this in mind, it's not too much of a surprise that a large US carrier with a substantial A321XLR order book would join the fray. What is somewhat surprising is how soon American Airlines is choosing to do it. The internal memo makes it clear that the scheduled bidding opened in late August for the February crew month. It states that the new status is, quote, being introduced to support the strategic deployment of our A321XLR subfleet, with transatlantic flying expected to commence in March 2026. The initial objective is to award at least 40 pilot jobs by March, and the airline promises to provide the training for pilots to obtain the necessary Atlantic European or AE qualifications, including Long-Range International Qualification or LIQ training. American emphasizes that the primary mission of the bid is to support transatlantic operations, as opposed to its transcontinental plans, and reinforces that it expects to see ongoing growth at the new JFK base. The only part missing was any clarity on new A321XLR destinations from JFK. The leaked memo notes that specific routes have yet to be finalized. With the A321XLR, American will be able to add secondary European cities such as Edinburgh, Geneva or Lisbon, and do it with reduced risk compared to assigning one of its much larger 787s to the route. The question is which routes it'll start flying from March 2026, and if it'll be able to acquire enough A321XLRs to even operate the services. This will indeed be the priority for the airline. While it has technically taken delivery of its first example, the aircraft remains in Europe while it waits to have its seats installed. Not only are the seats delayed due to the supply chain issues, but they also still need to be certified by the FAA. The airline hopes to have its first A321XLRs carrying passengers by the end of the year, although there is a clear risk that entry into service could be pushed back further. What do you think of this move by American? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.